Hey there, thanks for your interest in joining the Planetary Health Alliance and engaging on our online members community on Hilo. Our Hilo community is a free and inclusive virtual coordination space where members of the Alliance can easily connect, sustain collaborations, and really get to know who's doing what where in the planetary health community around the world. It's hosted on the very values-aligned platform Hilo, and it's accessible to individuals and organization members of the PHA via both the web and mobile app on iOS and Android. You can learn more about Hilo in this video or on this website, planetaryhealthalliance.org/Hilo, where you can easily join our community, learn more about becoming either an individual or organizational PHA member, as well as learn more about Hilo and the Terran Collective and their values-aligned roadmap and development. You can learn more about recent features as well as get some helpful resources for getting started on Hilo, including the Hilo Getting Started Guide, pictured here. We've created this brief 2-page document that walks you through all the steps of creating your Hilo account. This short video will be a visual accompaniment to the Getting Started Guide. Step 1, we want to set up or update your profile. Navigating to Hilo here, if you already have an account, you can just enter your name and email under Sign In. Otherwise, you'll sign up by entering a new email. You'll start by uploading a profile image. You can use things from your device, from Instagram, Facebook, or you can even search the web directly within Hilo. Let's say, for the demonstration, I'll pick an image of a leaf, but ideally we want to have a visible photo of your face so we can help members of our community put face to names. Great. Next, where am I from? Right now, I'm calling Boston home. Next, welcome to Hilo. So, because I was invited directly into the Planetary Health Alliance group, this is where I land on Hilo. We have a little welcome message here where you can learn more. Because this group wants me to answer a few join questions to keep our community aligned, I want to first write which of the following skills and interests are relevant to me. So I'll put writing, nutrition, food systems, mental health, non-communicable disease, and community building. Don't worry, you can always add many other skills on your profile later. I'll begin by filling out these really short join questions, adding my email. This will be kept in confidence. How I found out about the PHA. I work here. Briefly, what do I hope to gain by joining the PHA and our online members community? A network of like-minded individuals. Access to funding, resources, and project opportunities. And what do I hope to contribute? Passion for planetary health, student perspective, educational connections. And I will request membership in the Planetary Health Alliance. And as you can see here, my request to join is pending. Your requests will be attended to within about 2 business days, usually less. But not all groups require join questions. Here, let's log out and log into an account that already is a part of a lot of groups. Here you'll watch what the sign-in process is like for those who already have an account. Now I am landing directly in the Planetary Health Alliance main community. You can see here that there are some pinned posts, a whole sidebar, topics about the Planetary Health Alliance community, as well as an ability to view members and moderators. Let's start by finishing our profile. You can see here that we just got a request for someone to join the community. As a moderator, you can click this button, see the answers, and welcome new folks to your community. We'll get more to group settings later. To navigate back to my group, I'll click this home button. Now, let's reference the Hylo Getting Started guide to see what we should do while landing on our community. Step 1, set up or update our profile. Click the user icon in the upper right corner to find Profile or Settings and edit our profile. Let's add all the fun and boring stuff about ourselves. This can include skills we have or are learning, our affiliations, our contact info, and more. We also want to alter our notifications to work for us, realizing that privacy is our top priority and Hylo or the PHA will never sell or use your data. So navigating back to Hylo, we're looking on the upper right corner, clicking Profile. And we can see a bunch of stuff on our profile. Here we can write a little bit about ourselves. We can link our relevant social media handles or contact information. We can change our cover photo and icon. We can add more interests and skills, including what we're learning. This will show the profile of what others see, the groups we're a part of, our recent activity. And to edit our profile, we'll click this button and be able to add more. Tagline: Global Consortium of Planetary Health Changemakers around the world. Great, we can easily add new skills, such as community building. And we can add something we want to learn, such as maybe some better video editing. We can include our contact email or phone number if desired, and as stated, connect our different social accounts. We want to be sure to always click Save Change. We can also edit our affiliations. This list will automatically show which Hylo groups you are a part of. You can see that this account is part of many. But you can also add affiliations that are not on Hylo. So we can say that we are the communications coordinator at Harvard University and include a website that would make it hyperlinkable. So let's try harvard.edu. Add affiliation. There you go. And you can see that's there and also easily delete it. Here you can also manage your group invite and requests. So you can see when we were doing some testing here that this account had applied to PHA North America but was declined. Here's where you'll also see your pending invitations and open requests to join new groups. You can also monitor your own notifications, which is really important for making Hylo sustainable for you. You can say that you would like to receive notifications daily, weekly, or never overall. And you can also alter how you want to receive notifications about new comments on posts you're following. These settings are for your groups overall, all groups, and you can also go group by group and determine if you want your notifications on your phone or via email. You can change this at any time by clicking these buttons. See how these are gray versus orange? Great. So navigating back to the Hylo Getting Started guide, let's see what's next. Step 2, create, comment, and message. We can use the Create button on the upper left corner to instantly create a post, event, project, group, and more. We can easily create posts in our group stream where Hylo asks, "What's on your mind?" Try out different types of posts and remember to add relevant details. We can comment on other users' posts. We can try filtering our posts. And let's try by posting in as many groups as possible to get the conversation going and even direct messaging the new friends we meet. So let's try it out. Here we're in the main stream of all of my groups. So it's an amalgamated stream of the posts from all 39 groups that I'm a part of. I can filter by latest activity, post date, or popular based on upvotes and comments. Hylo will remember the last setting you were on. So if you like to be on latest activity, which includes most recent comments, this might be something that you want to stick on. There's also two types of view. The card view, which you can click and see an expansion of here. Here's an event in the card view. Or you can use the list view to see many more postings in a condensed space. And likewise, you can click these posts and see them pop up. So, how do we add to this? I can create a post right here. What's on my mind? New to Hylo. Introduction here. So happy to be here. Let me share more about myself. Now, there are different types of posts. You can be just having a discussion post like this one. You can create an event, which will allow different time frame and location inputs. You can be having an offer, which will allow a time frame for when this offer is viable. You can be offering a resource very similarly. You can create a new project, or you can be asking a request. So in this case, it's really just a discussion. So I'm going to enter topics. These are the hashtags that come up on this left hand of the screen. So here I'm going to do hashtag introduction, planetary health, and new member. Any topics that are new that you create will also show up on the left-hand side. This allows me to cross-post into multiple groups at once that I'm a part of. So here you can see all the groups that I'm a part of. I can post in at the same time. This makes it really easy to spread the word quickly. Furthermore, I can make this post public and have my introduction be seen by anyone on Hylo. As we'll get to in a minute, it's really easy to explore Hylo to learn about public groups that are aligned in the regenerative planetary health space, but that you might not know about or might not be part of the PHA group. You can easily attach photos or files. As we showed in the beginning, you can link your own pictures or do a web search directly within Hylo. And of course, adding photos helps create traction on your post. Awesome. So if I click post, my post shows up right here. Again, you can see this in the card view, the list view, or the card view. Now let's try commenting. Test comment. You can see that appear right here. I can either add another comment right below, where I can also tag people by using the @ sign, or I can use this speech bubble to reply directly in line to this comment. See how that works? You can also attach photos to your replies. And if I want to delete my post, I can easily do that here by editing it. Maybe I want to take out the groups that it's cross-posted to. There has to be at least one group. Be sure to click Save when you make any changes. And if I want to delete this post, I can easily do so here. Great. So what else can you create? We talked about the different types of posts, as well as creating a new group. This is important when you want to expand Hilo for your own organizational or community resources. It's super easy to create a group. Test group. 1, 2, 3. You can see that the URL here is customizable. I'll keep it as test group 1, 2, 3. You can alter the visual and accessibility settings, so you can have your group be totally public, protected, as in members of related groups can see the groups, or completely hidden, that only members of the groups or groups that are directly nested under it can see it. You can also change the join accessibility settings. It can be closed or invitation only. It can be restricted, where people can apply, but they must be approved either with join questions or without, or it can be completely open. So for our cases, let's make it public and open. We can also nest this group as a member of another group. Here, I'll have a bunch of options of the groups that I'm a part of. And just like that, we can create a new group. As a moderator, I can go here and play with group settings and start filling out our profile just like we showed earlier on. Here, you can control which prerequisite groups might be a part of. So maybe you have a small affinity group, but you want to make sure people join the larger group first. You would add that here. As we did when we were entering the Planetary Health Alliance group, you can add relevant skills or interests that folks can easily select from to streamline your group, as well as add group join questions, such as, please share your primary contact email. I'll save these changes here. You can add new moderators here, edit the topics that have been created here. You can invite people to your group. Using this invite link will allow them to bypass any join questions. If you don't want this to happen, simply send the main URL to those you want to invite. You can manage join requests here, view related groups, and from this page, you can join your group to another group. You can also export data from your members in a CSV file. Great, so going back to the sidebar, let's go back to the main PHA community. Because Hilo remembers exactly the page you were just on, I'm now in the group settings of the Planetary Health Alliance page. Let's exit out of here and be landed back on the stream. Let's finish exploring what's on the sidebar, as is guided on the Hilo Getting Started guide. Explore the sidebar and join groups. Create easily allows us to create a post or a group, as we just saw. Clicking Stream gets us back to our main stream. we explored some of the ways that you can play with this. The Explore button takes you to the landing page of the community. This is a way to learn more about what's happening in the community at a glance. You can see recently active members and easily view their profile or message them. You can learn about open and unfulfilled requests and offers, easily view recent posts, see the top community topics, and if you click one of these, you'll simply get a stream with all of those topics. Here, #Planetary Health. Popping back to the Explore page, you can see the upcoming events, or create one from here, check out recently active projects, and also learn about the subgroups of this community. Let's say we wanted to learn way more about the subgroups in this community. We could click Groups. Here that you see 36 groups are part of the Planetary Health Alliance community. You can even play with them here. By scrolling here, this account is a member of all of these groups. But if I wasn't a member, I would have a button here that says Join. Because I'm a member, when I click this group, it will automatically take me to the group view of this group. If I wasn't a member, a card would open allowing me to see the publicly accessible information as well as the Join button. Using the group setting is a great way to bounce between different groups and see how groups are organized in our community. For example, PHA Regional Hubs. PHA Regional Hubs is a part of one group, the main PHA page. 11 groups are part of the PHA Hubs, including hubs for each group. This is a really easy way for you to see the hubs that are part of PHA and easily apply for membership. In terms of accessibility settings, the Regional Hubs group is actually open for all who are members of the main PHA groups, so no join questions are necessary. So what are some other ways to see who's in our community? We can search members. These are the members in the PHA Regional Hubs community. I can also click on someone's profile and learn way more about them. A little bit about them, their skills and interests, their members, their recent activity. And let's say I didn't want to see members in the Regional Hubs group, but I wanted to see members in Clinicians for Planetary Health. So I would just navigate here on the sidebar and automatically see this list. What else is in the sidebar? You can easily see a list of projects. Once again, these are only the projects in the C4PH group. If I wanted to see projects for the whole main community, I would navigate to the sidebar, click PHA Main, and I would see all of the projects listed here. Please note that the project feature in Hilo is currently underdeveloped and will be a high priority for 2021 and 2022. We'll be adding project management features that make projects on Hilo a much more robust tool for community organizing. Similarly, you can see events aggregated. Finally, we want to show you the map. Here, I'm seeing all of the members that are in this group on a map. As we zoom out, more results emerge. This is an awesome way to see who's doing what in the planetary health community. So what can you see on the map? By clicking post types down here, you can toggle between what you want to see on the map. Members are in purple, requests in darker purple, offers in green, resources in yellow, events in red, and projects in orange. So I could shut all of these off and simply see what I want to on the map. Here you can see the cards post directly. Simply click the card for an expanded view of what it's all about. Here you can also see the groups on the map. This is a great way to explore groups that are maybe outside of the PHA community. And you're greeted here with an about, the moderators, and the privacy settings. If I wasn't a part of this group, I would also see a join button. Let's refer back to the Hilo Getting Started guide. We've explored the create, explore, stream, projects, events, members, groups, and map. Great job. Lastly, navigation. You've seen me doing this the whole time, but we can easily go between public posts, all my groups, home, and our different groups. This is using the sidebar. Here, we're remaining on the map view, which we could easily switch our view over here. And this is showing us all the public groups on Hilo. So here you can see an Eco Village in Wales, Terra Nova Berlin, I could click on any of these groups and learn more about it, and I can also request membership. Network supporting eco projects in Wales and wider afield. So here's an example of a group that I just found on the map. You can read a little bit about them, and you can answer some join questions and request membership. It's as easy as that. Staying on public posts, I can also view Hilo's public stream. Let's do this in list mode for easier viewing. To navigate to all my groups or another group that I'm a part of, simply open the sidebar and click. If you're in a different view, such as membership, and you want to get to the home of this group, simply click the home button. Once again, Hilo will remember your last setting for ease of navigation, but you can easily switch it up here. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us at pha@harvard.edu, or you can direct message PHA staff within Hilo. That's a great reminder to also check out your messages. Which you can do here. Here you have a whole inbox and easily create a new message with anyone who's in your group. So if you have any questions, email us or tag PHA staff on Hilo or message us. Thank you so much for helping us to create a vibrant community. We hope that you post more in Hilo. It's the best way to reach our community directly, and as a result, we'll be able to build a much stronger and diverse community together.